Right there, mate.
Yes, people, welcome back. Never a Foul Monday. We're here. I think I might have had a delay in the internet connection moving mad, but obviously I've just waited for months to arrive on time. It was kind of part of the acting. That's what we call it, acting. But guys, make sure you like the video, subscribe. Great panel. Great reaction from the Premier League this weekend. I'm just going to do hosting. I'm just going to sit here calmly, ask questions after collecting my 3 points, my 3 goals, and my clean sheet. You know what I'm saying? That's what I told George on the weekend. Relax, we got the 3 points in the bag. But we've got to talk on Arsenal Liverpool. That's where we're going to start. Cass done the hosting yesterday. He didn't get to say much. He will get his say today. Mons, Lewis, they will get their say. Lewis especially. Maurizio Pochettino. And then we've got obviously Kunle as well in the building. And George enjoying his breakfast. So yeah, like the video. Cass, how you feeling this morning? Feeling recharged, ready to talk on the teams down below?
Feeling like $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Word to Todd Bowley. Or $1 million.
$1 million. And then we got the Starboy Saka back on the show as well. Look at the t-shirt. It's ready. Glasses ready. Yeah.
Oh yeah, now my people. It's your dark-skinned man from the motherland. If you didn't know before, today you go understand though. I come barking up the wrong tree in my neighborhood. That ain't mad. Talking about them scoring 4 goals in my backyard. Who's? I beg, get that nonsense away from here. Big up everybody. It's a beautiful Monday morning. And let's go.
Let's go. And George, I suppose you kind of escaped it really. Got a draw away at Everton, but you're here. You can talk on Arsenal. You can talk on Liverpool. We could talk on Chelsea. You can do it all. How you feeling, bro?
Do you know, I'm not feeling too bad. Definitely better after yesterday. But I've got a lot of words for Monica, man. Monica, he had a lot of words for me.
Is that his name today? Is that his name today? Monica.
Apparently, that's what the chat's saying. His name is Monica. So I'm
Monica.
just going.
Okay.
Monica,
Yeah,
we've got some words
that.
some discussions to be had, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. And then down to I'm gonna call it the losers road today because obviously we've got to have a bit of shamelessness in there. We've got Carefree Lewis. We've got Mons. Lewis, your hair's grown, rude boy. Rotted. We're gonna get Rasta.
Well, we ain't shaving it till Potcher's gone.
Okay. You should do the same. You should do the same with a goatee as well, you know. But
actually be a good shout.
Yeah,
but,
trust me. Saying, though. Welcome.
Well, I expected to wake up to a club statement. Didn't get. So I'm stuck with this Satanist still in charge.
Satanist.
It's what it is. It's what it is. We're on the.
I saw your tweets last night. I was scrolling. I actually went through your tweets last night and just thought I had a little scroll on your page. And yeah, you want this guy gone. You want him gone for a while. I think most people might be in your camp now, if I'll be real. So I think, it might be time.
For the sake of monetization, I'm not going to say what I think of anyone who's still potching.
Yeah, I heard the language.
I'll say you're a cuck. I think that'll be fine.
What's that?
There you go. Kunk. That's what we'll call it. We'll see at the end
Adam
of it.
22.
Oh.
And then Months. I love it because probably for one of your most important streams of 2024, you're on time. I really like it. I respect it. And you're here to rise for Anfield, my brother.
Well, you know what it is. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. If I didn't show chest for the game, they would have said, Monts, where's your chest? Why are you telling us you're going to win the league? Like what everyone on this panel was told me to say. Or, I remain confident and say I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And it backfires. So, damned if you do, damned if you don't. We're still top. Everyone else can hold that.
As a man, you take responsibility for what you said by yourself, your own responsibility. You just don't try to throw blame onto other men telling you what to do.
Hey, just an observation.
Monica, why you do the things you do?
You know what I'm saying?
Why you do the things you do?
Listen, I get it.
Forever.
You lot don't see me use arguments, but you guys are like this.
Can I just say something as well? Months, maybe you do. Maybe you need a reminder, but After yesterday,
Mm.
you're banned from North London. Don't come to these ends, my bro. You're not allowed around these sides. The whole of North London. Whether
What?
it's that red side, the white side, you're not allowed in these ends, my bro.
I didn't know.
You're not comfy, my bro.
Wow.
You're not comfy.
Wow.
Let's
Man,
get something straight.
Klopp got sent his last visit to North London with nil point.
Wait. Hey, sorry, but someone has called you Mosquito.
I did see that come up.
That's
That's
old.
crazy.
That's old, bro. Come on, man.
I've never heard that, G. That's new.
Yeah,
to
that's
me.
a new one
That's
for
a
me.
new one for me.
That's a new one for me still. But I can't lie. Do you know what? Yeah.
That's been said, but
Let's get straight into it. Like the video, 200 of you in the building. Happy Monday to all the Arsenal fans that are happy today. All the City fans that believe they've got one hand on the trophy if they get the job done tonight. Man United fans collecting 3 points. But Kunle, today we start with you. The floor is yours, Mr. Starboy T-shirt.
Starboy. They talked about my Starboy. They said he doesn't turn up to big games. You look at this boy's record against against Chelsea, City, Liverpool, all these Man U. He's got great GA. He scored against you twice, brother. Twice, brother. Once at Old Trafford, once at the Emirates.
Twice in 5 years.
Season.
Twice in 5 years.
Last season, he scored up in both fixtures, bro.
Yeah, twice.
That's the most recent time, isn't it?
All right, twice in 5
Recent
years.
fixtures. Anyway, let's not get distracted. It's not about Arsenal, Man U, guys. Relax. Focus. Thank you. Once I told them I had a feeling. I had a funny feeling about that game yesterday. We were going to score 3, and I gave them too much credit. That's my issue. I gave Liverpool too much credit. I said they were going to score 2, to be fair. I knew the 3-1 situation was happening. You saw on the show beforehand. I said it. I was trying to warn Monts. He was talking this, talking that, barking up the wrong tree. In my neighborhood, you know. In my neighborhood. Is he mad? Talk about score 4 goals. Now playing victim. Damned if I do, damned if I... Shut up. You tried to come up to the Emirates with chat and you got sent home packing. And for 90 minutes, they got schooled. We scored every goal yesterday. Every goal we scored for them. Even their own goal. We gave it to them. We dashed them goal and they still couldn't capitalize. What did happen now? Klopp got sent his last visit to North London, 0 points, no points for him. And to be honest, Liverpool deserved that. We played them off the park. And to be honest, as a fan, every now and again, you have to put your hands up and just be humble. Because you know, as fans, we love to sit on the sidelines and say, oh, the manager should have done this, the manager should have done that. Why didn't he play this player? And I was like, why didn't he start Trossard? Why didn't he start this ESR? I was shouting. Arteta showed me why he's the boss. And me, I'm just a spectator. He showed me. He said, nah, Jorginho, he's got a 10 out of 10 performance in him. I was like, all right, boss. I didn't believe it, but I said, all right, I'll believe in you. Arteta in and all that. And Jorginho, throwback masterclass performance. That performance alone is enough for that 10 million that we gave Chelsea for him. Masterclass.
What I tell you
start to finish.
No,
you did. You did.
No, what I told you about Martinelli starting this game in particular. What I'd say,
bro, I'm humbled, bro. I am humbled. Martinelli did the business.
Mosquito is humbled. Look, it's quite again. Mosquito. You know, impressive performance. We got the job done. We didn't give Liverpool a sniff, except maybe that Gakpo chance in the first half. Other than that, they were not in the game whatsoever. So,
do you know what it is for me as well? And welcome Martin to the show. Thank you, Martin. Guys, make sure you like and video and subscribing. The Jorginho one and the Arsenal mentality. I'll let anyone come in after, but my 2 pence is the way Jorginho played yesterday, right? Is that normally we've been used to him being like a number 6 for Chelsea. That's what he's always been, you know, at Napoli as well, controlling the game, sort of dictating it. But we know that defensively, he can't really have the legs to like trap back and he gets beat on the press and stuff like that. But for me, I thought Arteta got his spot on. The way he used Declan Rice to sit in front of the back 4 to do what he's good at, destroying the play, giving it simple passes. He then said, Jorginho, we're going to get you the ball and you're going to do the thing. And sort of, he did, I want to say he played 8, but he played a bit more further forward than Declan Rice. And what I criticized Rice for in terms of his passing through the lines and stuff like that, he said, Jorginho, we're going to let you do what you're good at. And Declan Rice, you're going to do what you're good at, which is covering ground, sit in front of the back 4, them little interceptions, them driving runs, and you can give it off to the other midfielders. And it was a tactical, basically, masterclass from Arteta. And I'm like, Kunde, I've always said, Arteta sticks to the same thing over and over and over again. It's like, when are you going to show a little change that can get you to winning a title, that can get you over the line. And I'm not saying that this is going to win them the title, but it's the fact that in a big game, he did throw us all off by throwing in Jorginho, played him a bit further forward, and he got man of the match. He was oozing control in there. Out of all the midfielders on the pitch, he looked like the one that had loads of time on the ball. He knew what he was doing. McAllister, he was getting pressed. He was getting pressed. He was getting robbed off the ball. And that was what happened yesterday. Liverpool had no plan, no attack in the final third. They had no individual brilliance that could turn the tide. They had nothing. It was a flat Liverpool performance, and Arsenal done what they had to do. And do you know what as well, before anyone else comes in? I thought that Arsenal conceded in that last second of that half, right? They didn't deserve to concede because they should have been 2-3-0 ahead. But the fact that mentally they came back out in the second half after conceding that goal and got the win, even if it come through on Martinelli, lucky goal or whatever it is, they still had to battle it for 90 minutes. They showed that resilience in the second half of the 45 because I thought this is going to mess with their heads now because they're going to think, oh, we should have been 2-0 ahead.
I disagree.
But how can you? I'm interested. How can you disagree?
I disagree because I don't want to hear that it was resilience when they came out in the second half because they came out in the second half a shadow of the team that they showed in the first.
You played well the first 10-15 minutes.
No, they didn't. No,
you did. You did.
Yeah, you had a 10-minute period.
For me, Arsenal like deserved to win 100% in it. Like I gave, for me, I said Jorginho man of the match. I think Rice had one of his better games as well in terms of shutting the door for any sort of half chance that Liverpool might create. But in that, let's say the second half to until the goal, pretty much Liverpool were on top. Obviously, we weren't creating clear-cut chances, but I think Liverpool were on top from the 45th minute until the goal. Arsenal had lost control of the game. Liverpool were beginning to control the game. We had more possession, more passes, more forward passes as well. And then,
how many clear-cut chances did you create? You're
not listening to what I said. You're not listening to what I said.
He said that.
For that 10, it wasn't clear-cut chances created.
Okay.
But we were then beginning to dominate the game. In fact, we were dominating possession and moving the ball well. Arsenal played the one long ball forward, and then the mistake happened. After the mistake, the stadium's rocking. That's when the resilience of Arsenal came because Liverpool didn't look threatening after that goal. Arsenal stepped up and they went back to the team they were in the first half.
But months, even prior to that goal.
I know you're going to say. I'm still going to say the same thing.
So you know what I'm saying? So again, for me, even the goal that we scored, it was a lifeline. We didn't deserve to score it. It was a lifeline. But that's probably Liverpool in a nutshell, somehow managing to score a goal with their worst Premier League performance of the season, somehow managing to get the ball in the net. But again, I had to give credit. I don't think it's a thing where Liverpool turned up and played crap. I think Arsenal, the tactics that Arteta implemented made us play crap. They made us play the way we played. And of course, maybe we needed Mo Salah today. We needed that individual brilliance. But at the same time, you need your tactics to kind of get you out of situations and to kind of turn the tide in the game. And I feel like there was a moment and we were still in the game. But we can say we gave them the goal, but they deserve to win by 3 goals for me.
I think there's nothing wrong with admitting that Liverpool were crap though, because I think Liverpool are much better than that. So I think if you said,
we made them crap though. You got it right, Ty. Don't let it change as well. You got it right. We made them crap.
But my thing, Kunle, what I'll say, Kunle, for you personally, for me to you, whenever I've been humble, you've told me, "Where's your chest?" Right?
Yes, or no?
Yes, I can't lie, though.
Hold on, George. I haven't asked you, George.
No, but I've got something to say to you. Whether you ask me, I've still got to address you.
Can I speak? Can I ask?
But no, but as a loser, as a man that picked up 0 points.
George, you are out the top 4. You are out the top 4. As a man that picked up 0 points,
you will be addressed. You will be addressed on this panel. You will not be telling man.
George, you know what? I will give you, George. You know what? I'm going to give you your chance after him and Kunle. I'm going to give it a red carpet to you.
Yeah. Make sure it's last.
And you got Martin who's Man City in the corner. Like,
make sure it's last. He's out the top 4. So please, Kunle, I ask you, boy to boy. When I wasn't showing chest, what was you saying?
Don't let boy to boy fool you, Kunle. Don't let boy to boy fool you.
Hey, I was saying stop playing victim. That's my consistent message. Stop playing the victim.
You said
that's
stop
my
playing
consistent.
Victim, right?
Yes.
You said, no. That was just when I was humble. You said stop playing victim, and then to those in the chat, they were telling me, and Kaz was back this. I'm a negative Liverpool fan. I need to be more optimistic and all of this stuff. So when Monts' chest comes out, You know what I'm saying? When man gets the BBL pause and the breast enhancement, everyone and the chest is wild and I'm screaming and shouting. Now it's barking up the wrong tree. You know what I'm saying?
Months. The reality is.
So my point is, I'm answering. My point is that do you need me to dial it down, or do you need me to not be negative and say I'm gonna win, not say I'm gonna win the league? What does it need to be?
Hey,
no. Hold on.
Remember,
he said. Remember, Jurgen.
Quad. The quad is on, all that stuff. Let me read out response. Months. Exactly how you felt you needed to speak to me before the game. Continue. That's what I'm saying. Exactly how you felt. No. Months. However you felt you needed to speak to me before the game with the chest, talking about 4 goals this, 4 goals that. I'm looking forward to play Arsenal. If that's what you feel, I want to see it on camera. And once you get humbled, and I'm telling you barked up the wrong tree, I wrote, then you gotta hold it. And that's all I'm saying here, bro.
Bro, listen, I'm like
that's
others,
what I'm saying.
I'm like others. Man's here. Win, lost, draw. I'm here.
And rightfully so.
I'm sorry, Months. You want praise? You want praise for showing up?
George,
Martin, get yourself warm. I'm gonna bring you in a minute.
We're hearing a lot of
I'm enjoying it.
No.
What I'm not gonna do now is
I've not even had a chance to pick up
months, respectfully,
the unsung hero, Kai Havertz. You get me?
One second, as the loser this weekend, Months, I am going to let George have his save. These guys want to question you. You're in court right now, Months.
Yeah, he's way too vocal for a man that's
he is. Let's send him to Birmingham Crown.
George, at Goodison Park, I remember certain man telling me I can't speak till I was spoken to after I drew. And now Months is trying to control the panel. Talk about.
I know. I'm gonna have to restore some of that.
Let's. We're asking the questions. You're giving us answers. And what we are gonna do, Monts, is remember I watched the show last night. I remember what you said. What do you keep repeating? Keep the same energy. Keep the same energy. So we want you now to keep the same energy you had a few days ago. Quad.
More like
barking up the quad and doing all of this. So keep that energy. Don't come here and say, "Oh, what do you want me to like deflate my chest, or do you want me?" No, we want you to keep the same arrogance you had prior to the game. We want you to still keep talking about Liverpool the same way you have been, because apparently Liverpool have been flawless and been one of the best teams in the league. So continue to have that chest. So continue to talk like that. Continue to talk like that.
Yeah, I've been so close.
Yeah, but why are you asking us to how you should address us? You don't need any advice, Mons. Continue doing what you are doing is what we're saying here.
But Kudley, why is no one answering the actual question I asked? I already
What's
gave
the question? What's the question? What's the question?
I asked the question.
Okay, no. The reason why we're not answering is because you're not allowed to ask us questions yet. That's why. How about that? Like that's the reality of it, bro. That's what we're saying. Which part of that didn't you get, bro? George, continue, George. Sorry.
You haven't done something, Monty. You haven't done something. The first thing again yesterday, I remember.
Hey, Lewis, go get a team.
You done when I came onto the show is you start to talk about my bitch of a goalkeeper. What's his name? William or whatever the fuck you were coming up. Victoria. Okay.
I didn't say Victoria.
Okay.
We're winning it all, isn't it? And I'm here for it.
So can we talk about your goalkeeper, Alisson? Let's talk about him. Both goals. Big games.
Both goals. The second one, it deflected and went through his legs.
Yeah, I clocked that. That's not a mistake. It was a deflection in the end, to be fair. The second one.
It wasn't a deflection. Wait, the third one was poor goalkeeping. The second one and the third one, I meant. Sorry, yeah. So what? The third one still doesn't count. Of course, it's poor goalkeeping.
Of course, it counts, bro. Talk that shit, George.
It kind of went near.
Leave him. George, continue the agenda. Let the agenda.
You know what? Fair enough. Cool. It's Liverpool.
It went through his legs, and the way he positioned himself in that corner was his legs were wide open. He left it open for Martinez, even though it took a slight deflection. Let's not act like that still might not have went in. It was poor goalkeeping, and the fact that he was the reason you lost the game. The goalkeeper that you lost called the best goalkeeper in the league. The best goalkeeper in the league who doesn't make mistakes, I heard. Doesn't make mistakes.
Oh, wait, would you say that
Alisson, every keeper makes mistakes. Who says Alisson don't make mistakes?
No. We need to talk more on Van Dijk. You know, Van Dijk.
Oh my God, what happened to
That one
Virgil?
had the howler yesterday. I thought Konate was playing by himself in defense.
Oh my God, what happened to
He's getting
Virgil?
roasted by Martinelli.
They were both bad.
No. Konate was quite bad because he was getting abandoned at right back. He kept getting dragged into wide.
His line was off.
But Van Dijk was awful, bro. Like he was awful, and not just because of that mistake. He just didn't look like the player that we kind of know this season. He had an off day in it. It's not doom and gloom once. Let's put one thing straight. I'll give you that saving grace in it. But they were. He's moving like Baz
Looking
Maguire.
a bit shaky because he tends to have these performances against Martinelli a few times now. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've seen Martinelli do this to Van Dijk a couple times, and it's looking a bit.
It's not just Martinelli. It's the trickiness and quick-footedness of Kai Havertz. You get me? That one distracted him.
Havertz had his number today.
It kind of reminded me of Demon Slayer. You know when the demon's aura just absolutely fades off, like it was not, and then you can go kill it and slice its head off. That's Demon Slayer settings. That's what Arsenal was moving like in the anime. You know what I'm saying? Hey Martin, you're loving this. You're sitting pretty with 2 games in hand. You know what I mean? Like this is what City fans do. They just sit there. Wait,
they let the chaos unfold, and they just chip in and just finish off the mill. This is what they do. And yeah, tonight you got to get your job done. But what do you know? What talking on yesterday, Martin, from a neutral, what's your thoughts going into the rest of the season now? Is that kind of helped you? Because obviously you must know Daps. Daps is like, do you know what? If we win tonight, I actually feel like we've got one hand on the trophy, and I don't really hear Daps.
No, he didn't. Daps said he's won the league already.
Okay, look, see, and I don't really hear that confidence from him. He was like, I wanted that Arsenal result because he knows that Arsenal won't be there come May. Liverpool will be there come May. So this is actually a big favour for you. Look, how are you feeling now, bro?
The only guy that'll be there come May. That won't be Arsenal or Liverpool there by May.
That's what I'm saying.
I've said it continuously on numerous platforms. Will win this league by about 5 to 8 points.
Comfortable.
How many?
Not worried. So no matter what happened yesterday, Liverpool. So if Liverpool even had won yesterday, not bothered.
No, because I think the one thing no one's ever talking about with Liverpool, because all I've heard, and Liverpool are a great team, but all I've heard is Klopp's going to galvanise, Klopp's going to do this, Klopp's going to do that. And I've asked so many manic people, no one can say it. Name me one manager who's mid-season said they're going and done well. No one.
I think the only one
that Fergie did it May time, didn't it? And we had already won it by the time we come out.
No one, you're right, you're spot
on. No one
else.
We did it with Pellegrino. Mid-season, he was out the door and we just went off a cliff. Everyone does because players, nobody knows what they're doing. And it takes one dodgy defeat for everyone to start looking at each other and going, well, I'm not here next year, am I? I'm not bothered.
What, you think Liverpool players might do that after that defeat yesterday? I'm going to disagree. Not under Klopp. I can't see Van Dijk, Trent and them not doing that. No way.
Well, when did you see Van Dijk doing what he did yesterday in most games?
It happens. I'll let Monts come back to you. I'll let you and Monts go at it.
That to me just sounds like something you want to see as to rather than something that's actually
no. It's something I've seen with my own team and nearly every other team that manages a mid-season gone.
Yeah, but we're not the same team. I'm not saying we're better. I'm not
so you went on for the quad Europa League's the quad now.
No. Again, you're diverting you're diverting what you're saying. We're talking about.
You're just being a typical Liverpool fan.
I'm not being typical. You're diverting what you're saying. You said that that it's a mentality thing, and it takes one dodgy defeat for us to fall off a cliff. Personally, I think it's one and done. I feel like we'll go back to winning ways, and we'll go back to trying to challenge Man City and Arsenal for the title. I don't think we're going to fall off a cliff. I think that's a lazy narrative simply because Jurgen Klopp announced he was leaving about 3 games ago. And we won our 2 games very convincingly after that. And with very good performances. And it was very convincing. To be fair, if we only just scraped past Chelsea and we only just scraped past Norwich and we only just scraped by the game before that, then I'd hear what you're saying. It would make more sense because then I've kind of seen the cracks each game get worse and worse and worse. But there is still context to the situation. We are a weakened Liverpool team, and what we've been so impressed with is that we've been able to keep the standard going with our absentees. Now, obviously, the standard has dropped, but I feel like the standard dropped because of the brilliance of Arsenal, not because of the poor nature of Liverpool. It's as simple as that. We were outplayed in a massive game, and we go again. It's nothing to do with mentality. If we go and lose against Burnley next season, I'll come here and I'll apologize to you. But at the same time, this is the first bad performance
next season.
Next week.
Sorry, next week. Since the announcement.
Ain't gonna be it.
He's rattled, Kaz. Allow him. Mistakes will happen when you're rattled.
For you to talk about mentality after one game, lazy narrative, we haven't seen any of that since he's made the. We won the other
what
game.
you all got now, though, is a very major problem. City have won 10 out of 11. We're 11 unbeaten in all comps. We've won 10. Everyone talks about our run. Our run started on this team that's going through a dodgy season. Doesn't know what it's fully doing.
Yeah.
And we're now 2 games in hand from top of the league. And we'll win tonight. And the game in hand, the other game in hand is Brentford. Next week. Or the week after.
You still have to come to Anfield as well, by the way. So I feel like that's going to be a good game.
100%. And I think we'll get a point at Anfield because I think that's all we'll need at Anfield.
I hear it. And now that game's a must win for us. I've already said it many times. Like even when we was 2 points ahead, for me, that's not a big enough gap to eclipse Man City. I've always said that. I've always said that we need at least 5, 6. I said 12 before, but you need 5, 6 points towards the end of the season. You need breathing space when you got Man City on your toe, and it's as simple as that. But now it's just added pressure, and the players need to step up. It's as simple as that.
Guys, make sure you are liking the video. Make sure you are subscribing if you're new as well. 530 of you in the building. Please check out the Mandem's channels down below in the description as well. The likes do help. So big up people that have just joined over now. Make sure you do hit that like button. The super chat here as well from Kizzy. Big up Kizzy. Says Monica, check in next time. Boy, them ran you off the ends. Okay, yeah, whoa. Monica seems to be a new thing now. Obviously, they're celebrating the win at the moment. Arsenal fans, Kizzy, please stay consistent though, because I want to see if you're here throughout the March as well, the Aprils, the Mays. But you can have your celebrations.
See if he's here on Sunday after West Ham.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Cass. What's your thoughts on this? Actually, you've not really. You hosted last night. You weren't allowed to get a say. You're gonna run Arsenal proper. Are you gonna come on to Liverpool? Like, where's your angle? Where's your chest at today?
All right, new improved cast, objective cast until Man United beat Villa. Then I'll be back to shamefulness. Arsenal were brilliant. That's what I can say in it. Arsenal were fantastic, bro. Like the thing is, I said to you on let's call it our tester pod yesterday. I said this year when I said that Arsenal made a statement against Palace and showed intent and a different way of playing in terms of just playing a lot on a faster tempo, I got laughed at. And then when I said about Nottingham Forest, when they tried to park up everybody, like Mourinho settings, and they got through it and they didn't score any set piece goals that Dom said that they typically do score, and George as well, right? On that Friday, they scored good goals and they actually had all of the ball. And the thing is, it's hard to play through any breakdown 10-member animal. Look at Sheffield United and Man City at earlier stage of the season before with the Walker mistake. So the thing is, you get them sort of games. No, they were rubbish. They look shaky at the end. Lazy narrative, in my opinion. It's not comfy. And then, when I was saying, that's why I didn't give Liverpool the win against Arsenal at the Emirates. I said 2-2 because in respect of, I didn't think Liverpool were going to play that bad, but I didn't really expect Arsenal to close down that good either at the same time. So they surprised me like they surprised anybody else. I'm not going to hear and be reaction and say Liverpool is still doom and gloom because Liverpool's got Burnley next.
Yeah, they're going to smash Burnley next week.
Smash Burnley. They're back to setting. And before you know it, Mo Salah's back around the corner. So, but in terms of Arsenal, Arteta's changed something that's clear for everybody to see. Like,
can I rebuttal? Can I ask you something as well? George was on the show. You know what I'm going to say? George, remember what Cass was saying the other week? Well, no, Friday. Arteta should be sacked if they lose. Well, what are you saying now about them after beating Arsenal? It should be comfortable, right?
Don't do that. You're a nasty guy because there was two narratives. I said this year.
Bro, am I wrong?
No,
I'm not a nasty guy. I'm just asking you a question.
Say it as it is, Ty. Say it as it is.
That is what it was.
I said to have standards at Arsenal, and to be because I think they should be consistently up in the title.
You said if they lose to Liverpool, he should be sacked, right?
Hold on, Kurt Angle. But what's it called? Yeah,
those are your exact words, guys.
I said Kurt Angle, if Arteta loses this game, he's a massive fraud. And he should get sacked. I didn't say he should get sacked anyways, like as in right now, as in terms of like I don't know how to even put it.
You weren't saying the context that day, Ty. You get me?
Yeah. In a scenario,
I've never seen you lost for words, Kaz.
Yeah, Luke Shaw's trying to find it.
You go explain. No evidence.
All right, mixed race.
He could just say, you know what? He won, and now he's back safe in the job.
All right. No, I'm just saying if he lost this game, I'd say you'd have to sack him in it because I don't think there's standards to it.
There you go.
Right? There's no standards to it, and it's as simple as that. It's I can't lie that you have to hold the standard high. Like you have to put Arsenal in the conversations now because of last season and where they were up in the title race. And you can't be losing to a depleted Liverpool either, in my opinion. But then again, I say depleted Liverpool, but Arsenal had a couple key players missing at the same time, so I'm not going to knock that. Right? But now that I said even last week, if they do win, then the title challengers, and he's proving people wrong that he's not too much of a bottle job. Do you get what I mean? And they've actually, the mentality questions a whole different scenario. I said that anyways. I gave 2 different scenarios. But
yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
So what? The funny thing is though, if they go to West Ham and they drop points, then this whole game means nothing.
That's a true point. I hear that. And do you know what? I want to come to everyone on the panel, even Lewis. He can have your say. Even though Arsenal won this game, and couldn't they be real as well? Even though Arsenal have won this game, and it is a big 3 points against Liverpool, are they genuinely like? I know mathematically, right? They're in the title race. I want Monts, Kunle, and Martin to answer this first, just because they're involved in it more. But are you really believing that you're actually back in the title race? And I'm not disrespecting people in the comments right now. And I'm not trying to cause a stir. But yes, you've beat Liverpool. It's like mathematically 2 points off this and that. But are Arsenal really do they really believe they're back in it, or is it just a hype thing and they're just saying it? What do you think, guys? I'll come to you first as the Arsenal fan, then I want to see what Martin and Mont say, and then the rest.
Ty, you like what I like. That's what this is really. Because look, everyone said we had to win to be back in the title race. So why are you asking me stupid questions, bro? We won.
No,
that's the answer. No, Ty, Ty. I don't want you to get it. I want you to understand at the start, everybody told me that we needed to win this to be back in the title race. We've now won it, and you're still asking me the same question.
No.
We are in this title race.
I'm looking at you in the camera, Kunle. Do you believe really?
We are in this title race, bro. We're in this title race. Arteta came up against one of the best managers in the world, and he outclassed him. It was a masterclass by Arteta. He's proven that he can make a change
at the end of the season.
Look, Ty. The reality is, until we're there, we're not going to be there in everyone's eyes. So that's fine. I'm okay with that. Until we're actually there, people are going to be like, "Oh, Arsenal are not going to be there." People said Arsenal weren't going to win this game, and now they're saying, "Oh, let's see what happens in May." My brother, I do not care about May. Last night we brushed those Liverpool bastards 3-1. And that's the most important thing. We're back in the title race. We go again, game after game. We got to keep asking this question. At the end of the day, until we do it, the doubts are going to be there. And City fans have every right to have all the chest. They've won multiple times. They've just won the treble. If I'm a City fan, no one's chatting shit to me. Are you joking? So he has all the right to have all the chest. Until they don't, until he gets wrong, I'm running with his narrative if I'm a City fan. So,
what have you got to say back to that? Or what question have you got for Kunle? I'm intrigued.
No, ask him what you asked me.
What did I ask you?
Are you in the league?
Are you winning the league, Kunle?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
See, they don't wait.
I don't know.
You know when you put man in the dark alley. You know when you put man in the dark alley. You know when you put man in the dark alley, you really see they're about it.
Right,
bro. Ty, the thing is, I've been consistent all season.
For 4 weeks,
I've been consistent all season, bro.
Yeah, no, but I saw Joe Bayer. If no one's seen it, I see Joe Bayer's clip this morning on 5, and he's on the Real Ferdinand podcast, the Anton Ferdinand, and they're like, he's talking about the victory, and then Ferdinand's like, right, but are you winning the league? And he's on the spot, and he's like, yes, we are, but I can see the tears coming out of his eyes.
No, look, we can win the league. Will we win the league? I don't know. We can, though. We definitely can.
Yeah, see, when I said that wasn't good enough.
But you know why? The difference is the same why reason you keep saying Arsenal are not going to be there at the business end, because you've not seen it. We've seen you lot there. So you can say things like that because you've seen this team get over the finish line. So you're not asking the same question to an Arsenal fan. We've not seen it for 20 years. So we are going to have some doubt, bro. That's the reality.
My reasoning was different. My reasoning was that with I've been there to see what Man City are capable of doing at a deficit of 7 points and more and still win the league. So for me to say, "Oh, we're winning the league with 17 games to go," like that's crazy, innit? Like not crazy.
Yeah, but I bet out of all the three, Martin will say we're winning the league.
Yeah, that's it.
Go on, Cass. Go on, Chris. You right.
Do this.
Hey.
He was talking. It was only after the win against who did they play last game? Chelsea.
Bro,
Yeah,
Chelsea.
sorry, Luke.
Ty,
Sorry,
you don't go from saying the quad's on to
Fine,
not saying they're winning the
it's
league, bro. You can't do that, bro.
exactly.
Yeah,
You
the
can't
quad
do
can
that.
still
You
be
can't
on.
do that.
The
The
quad-
only way the quad's on if
What
you're winning the
quad?
league. What are you talking
What
about, bro?
quad?
What you
Quad is
talking about?
on.
Wait.
It can happen.
One sec,
It
one
can
sec,
happen.
one sec, please, yeah.
It can
Because
happen.
I'm not being
You have
funny
a
yet.
chance to win every single trophy we're in. A good chance to win every
There
single
was
trophy.
Don't call it a quad though.
No, you know what I mean. Well, obviously, you know what I mean. It's this type
Come
of
on,
quad.
now.
This
Say
thing
that. We don't
is
have to
Europa.
start
This
with
is
that
Champions
one.
League. It's this squad, not this one.
Yeah,
It's
by the way,
this-
Mons,
this
congratulations
one.
in advance on winning the Carabao Cup. Congratulations.
Let me
Congratulations on winning the Carabao Cup in advance.
Oh, stop all that. Stop.
Anyways, can I finish? Can I finish with
This
Monts? Yeah?
manager's not going anywhere. You've won it. Congratulations.
Stop all that, man. Stop all that.
All right. This is
Can,
cute.
can we do some 40-point talk with Lewis soon? Because I can't.
Yeah, oh, no, we will.
No,
we
you
will.
guys continue. I've been enjoying this discourse. I've been enjoying the chat. It's been nice to remember title conversations and everything.
Can you all hear me?
Yeah, run.
Yeah. I was just gonna say this year, like it was only the other day on Big Sixpence, yeah, Monsters channel. If people don't know, yeah, there was a Liverpool love. There was no, wait. There was a Liverpool love fest on there. Liverpool love fest, yeah, and we're talking at the back of the bushes type settings, yeah. So what? So what I'm trying to say this year, did you not see the video with Cal? Yeah, in that little clip there. Now go watch Big Sixpence. Good promotion here, yeah, and it's got traps on it with Welks, and it's got Cal, it's got Mont. It's a good show. I listen to it. I don't listen to many football channels because you lot, I think most of you are deluded in it. But the whole point is, yeah, this one here was talking about Jurgen Quad. He said last week he's not gonna say it over the phone, but he said it's getting there. He got giddy over the Chelsea result, Monts, yeah, and he said, I don't care. We're winning it. He said this specifically, by the way. Go on that one, winning it all. We're doing the quad. We're doing this. And now all of a sudden, his tunes change. We can win it. We can go and do it. Yeah, have you not listening to what he's really saying? Monts is great at this, yeah? This is what I learned from Monts. Just be smart and humble and deflect where you can and find your moment.
Yeah, I hear it.
He might leave you alone.
He's a manipulating genius, bro.
Yesterday, because the lead talking so much, yeah, and whatnot, and Cohen and Gal and that, Monts didn't even need to say anything. This guy is a master at deflecting without even
Kaz,
say anything.
Kaz,
now pull him up. Pull him up.
Kaz, hey, I've clocked him from early, bro. These actors are a problem, bro. They can merge into any character that's needed for the show. That's it. He studied many man. I know you studied James St. Patrick. I see a few ghost moves in there, bro. Watching you, Monts. Watching you. Check out his new film out soon.
Monts is too good at this.
Quad's still on.
I know Rums. Rums, I hope you're on tomorrow. I swear, I hope you're on tomorrow. Because out of all the Liverpool fans, personally, yeah, obviously we've got other results to talk about. Sorry, Lewis, you can get a little bit more tired in a minute. But Rums, Rums, see this guy. Of all Liverpool fans, this guy, yeah, is the most.
I'm starting to clock him
on screen, balanced. Off screen, Twitter, everywhere else. Menace to society, yeah. This guy needs to get ran up, punched up, all the sorts virtually. Yeah, he needs to get bruised. That's what I'm trying to say in it. Roms, you're not.
He's clever. He's clever.
Facts, but the guy we've distracted from the fact this guy came on the stream and said 4 goals for Liverpool, and now he's playing victim.
Roms is a nasty piece.
No
of work.
victim out here, bro.
And now all of a sudden, Man City's got people's art. Man City.
Yeah. Roms better be on tomorrow. I see that. Yes, lovely, Roms. Lovely.
4 goals, man.
And now with Man City on the horizon, man, the asses are falling out now, man. It's cool, isn't it? If they do a 4P, I'd rather Man City win the league.
100% over Liverpool and Arsenal.
Yeah, especially after how these fans have acted.
Wait, what? Over Arsenal?
Wait, you man ain't seen. Wait, give Arsenal you don't think we're bad, innit? You think we're bad.
I don't mind it. I don't
mind Liverpool, my worst. As a United fan,
Liverpool,
my
worst.
No.
That's what we're not going to do. And man is taking pictures of the crowd with 3 Premier League assists. Let these man win the league and you man will see Hell's Gates. You will see Hell's Gates. Trust me there. Jordan's smiling because he knows. No.
I agree.
I won't lie, man. Hey, social media will be cancelled that day. Social media will be cancelled that day. Facts.
I got so used to City winning the league. If they do the 4P, so be it. They're the best team in the world.
As a Man United fan, that's blasphemous.
112 charges will fix that charge.
How can you not want How can you want Man City doing a 4P over some?
Gonna beg it on charges.
Oh God! No, I don't. But I'm saying
I lie. Fuck Twitter, fuck social media, bro. You get me?
So when you
let
lot,
us win the thing, bro.
So when I went to Arsenal to win the league last season, yeah, and then you were like, "No, I can't have Arsenal win it," and then they got a treble, and then all of a sudden the Man United fans started feeling the hurt.
I don't think they were that hurt about the treble.
I was hurt. I was hurt.
I don't think the reaction that
I can tell you now, people I went to work with and lived with, they were hurt.
I don't think it had the impact. Maybe down south it didn't have as much impact.
Yeah, because the City. No one really checks for City outside Manchester like that.
I live with a City fan. It hurts.
Honestly,
he's thinking of calling a dog Johnny Stones.
There was not a United fan. They were nowhere near on parade day. Didn't want to come there.
Nah, of course, you got to have your day. You got to have your day, and I respect it. But guys, make sure you are liking the video. Say it again, sorry.
We're having a decade, not a day.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I can't really go against that. To be honest, Pep's 5 out of 6 at the moment, or 6 out of 7. But guys, make sure you're liking the video. Make sure you are subscribing to the channel. The likes do help. 700 of you in the building. I hope you're enjoying it so far. Because if you just come in and you're having your lunch break right now, 12 to 1 at work, then we are going to get into the Chelsea talk as well. So Pochettino still here, as things stand, people. Wolves turning up to the bridge, 4-2. Cunha, hat-trick, showing them how to really score goals. Lewis, the floor is yours.
Hey, you know what?
He's still in charge. He's still in charge. So I don't really know what more to say at this point. We're accepting failure. You should have had a club statement in the morning.
The big screen.
You had a club statement in the evening last night. We didn't get it. 4-2 at home, like by itself, is a sackable offence. But this is the 6th game since we lost to Man United at Old Trafford. That was a straight sackable offence. We still haven't done it. We were sitting here in 11th in February. Spare me the Poch in, Poch out debate. Spare me whether you think this manager could do a little bit better if you give him a bit of time. I'm not even going to swear. Not even going to swear. We are 11th in February. That's it. And end the debate. Don't talk to me. He should be gone. Simple as. The fact that he's still here is a disgrace, and it shows the level of standards and expectation at this football club. I don't really know what more.
Where's he gone wrong, Lewis? You go to games. Let me ask you. I asked Cass this question as well on the pod. Obviously, it ain't coming out now, but on Chelsea, right? You want Poch out, yeah? You get another manager that comes in. You still got the same players. You as a fan, what would you change? I give you the keys. I give you Poch's job right now. What do you change? What do you see on the pitch that you're not happy with? Forget I just want Poch out. I get it. What do you want?
Frank Lampard.
The first thing I would change is the structure, because I look at the game that we lost yesterday and I could put nearly every goal we conceded down to structural mistakes. So I'll change the structure and actually put our £215 million pivot next to each other and keep them together.
Don's been consistent with that. He's saying that Casado's on an island at the moment.
Caicedo is left isolated in the 6 numerous times. The exact same thing happened against Liverpool. The only difference is this time it led to a goal. The wings, always getting cooked on the wings. That would be another thing I'd sort out. The transitional play. To be honest, like, we just need a manager that's better at low blocks, because Poch hasn't been able to do that since PSG, since Tottenham. And that's where the 3rd and 4th goals came from. So this is why, like, I get it. You could say maybe not every problem is going to get sorted with the manager going, but there will be problems that get sorted with the manager going. And that should help us climb up the table. This squad is in 11th place. This squad is not an 11th place team.
You've got a final to play this month.
Yeah, and for some reason they think, oh, he deserves to walk us out. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He doesn't deserve to be here.
Do you think that this season is salvageable then? So if you guys do get rid of him, let's just say within the next week or two, do you think there's something to salvage from this season at this point?
Yeah, you need 9 points.
I mean, maybe 6th. Maybe. Like, I don't even think 5th is realistic at this point.
Nah.
But 6th is maybe still there if you get rid of him now. The longer you wait, the further you'll fall off. You want to wait till the cup final, there's another 4 games. 6 points dropped out of the FA Cup, out of the Carabao Cup. And if you want to sack him by then, the season's finished. So it's got to be now.
Super
you got Villa on the week.
Super Lampard. You know.
No.
Maybe I'll get the loss that
Lampard.
gets him booted out. So I don't know.
Just
We're
bring
hearing that
the boys.
Bring Wayne Bridge and John Terry and stuff, old man. Don't do your job.
Nah, bring the boys back like Drogba, Lampard, Terry. That would be sick, bro, man. The mentality monsters back at Chelsea. Speaking to man. I mean, but the reality is though, Lewis. The reality is, you lot. I don't know if it's Poch that you need to sit tight with or it's another man. But you Chelsea fans need to understand the pain is going to be there for the next 2-3 years, isn't it? Regardless of who you bring in. No, hold on. The pain's going to be there 2-3. Not going to be in the Champions League for the next 2-3 years, and you lot just got to sit in there. Obviously, the other fans are going to banter and all that stuff, and it's going to be fun. But the reality is, you lot are rubbish, man. I was trying to sugarcoat it that this is happening. You got this player, that player. They're like, when Nkunku comes back, when this guy plays in his right position, and all sorts of things are going on. You lot are just rubbish, and the players that you brought in,
don't have an 11th place squad. Players are just not as good as you guys made them out to be when you signed them, and that's the issue with place.
Picked up all the decisions, and now they're upset.
You know what it is, Lewis, you've got to February, Lewis, and the crazy thing is, I know you've had injuries, but forget Reece James for a second. The mad thing is with Poch, and I actually liked Poch when he first was employed at you lot, but the truth is, Reece James has been out. Forget Reece James. You're in February now, and he still don't know his best 11. He's changing the back four every week. They man can't get no rhythm. The midfield, you got Gallagher in 1 minute, he shouldn't even be there. Then you got Palmer in the 10 and he cooks. Then you got Sterling who's just hot and cold. You don't know which you're gonna get out of the microwave. He doesn't know the best team, and Chelsea players are confused themselves. That's what I think it is.
Apparently, according to our manager, he picks players based on merit, but I still see that Rottweiler starting every week and getting full 90s.
Who?
Conor
Excel bully, bro. Excel bully. What do you mean? Don't disrespect him.
I said Draco Malfoy. Oh, Britney Spears. That one.
And so this manager's not consistent in general anyway.
You know what's mad? You know what's mad? There was I was thinking about one of these comments that Don said yesterday. Yeah, Greasy. Talk about Caicedo, and I've not really been on to Caicedo the way Monster's beaten in it. Yeah, but I'm thinking like he's not a 6. We don't. He's Don was saying we don't have a 6. The guy is an 8. But I'm thinking like you brought in the guy for 150 million. And he can't play 2 positions.
I don't think the case is he can't play 6. The problem is structural, and he didn't.
And he can't play single pivot. Like I'm thinking, I'm just not deep it.
He's just not that good, bro. He's just not that good, bro.
The problems mainly are structural. We can say he was poor yesterday, and fine. I'm not going to sit here and defend him and say it's all structural. No. He was poor in possession at periods too. He's got to hold that. But my biggest problem is the structure leaves people to die, and it happened again yesterday. That Caicedo goal could have happened 3 games ago. The amount of times he's been in that position.
Remember, Lewis, I'm not getting onto Caicedo as a player, yeah. But I'm just thinking, I just think your board is an abomination, bro. Yeah, because, bro, if you're bringing in a guy that's 150 million, he has to either move the needle on a pitch, also play at least multiple positions at minimum. Yeah, whether it's right back as well, whether it's DM or central midfield. You know, it can play a single pivot. Doesn't need this, you know, he doesn't need a Tom Garrett. He doesn't need to give a holding hand to somebody. Do you know what I mean? If you know, you know. And then other than that, it's just like why did you bring him then? Why did you bring him if he's not an actual 6? And this is down to Greasy's comments, because I think they lack a little bit of.
I can't lie though, like
something
you do. Like I agree with Lewis that these are definitely structural problems that are making players like Caicedo look worse than they are. Because let's be honest, like everyone watched Caicedo last season. Everyone was bigging up him. Everyone on this panel was sitting there going, I'll have him at my team. He's one of the best DMs in the league. He's played like all of these all the praise he got last season was warranted because everyone had watched his performances and seen how good he can be. You have to look at this Chelsea team and just say, look, like as much as they have loads of problems, a lot of players are underperforming, but Poch is a root cause to a lot of these problems because he hasn't improved players. There's not even been 2 players that you look at in the team and say, at least he's made that player better his game and this player's performing onto another. He's not doing it. No players are doing it. This is a problem that Chelsea need to address with Poch. They can give him until the final if they want, but if people know Poch and they know his finals record, it's not good. He doesn't win finals.
Hey,
So
hey, George, let them ride it out, man. Ride it out, man. Ride it out.
Yeah,
Man.
But they think he
let him run it
deserves
up.
the chance to walk us out.
Let him run it up. But like,
Deserves it.
I
Ride
don't
it
get
out,
this
bro.
deserving thing. You don't deserve a final because you played all the games leading into.
Because you
Like,
got there. What kind of narrative is this? I got you
wait. Do you
there, so
wanna
let
know
me
the run
let me
of
finish the
games?
job I
You
started.
want to know
Yes.
the run of games that he got that he deserves to walk the team out for?
Mate,
League 2 Wimbledon, an injury-prone Brighton team, Blackburn Rovers like it's 1993 again.
Lewis,
Newcastle because
semantics,
chest
bro.
the
He
ball
got you
in his
there. That's the
box
most important
in the
thing. Let him ride it
94th
out.
minute, and then they play Middlesbrough, mid-table Middlesbrough.
Yeah, that's a mad
this
run
is the run
still.
of games that he deserves to walk us out for.
Let him run it
Stand
up,
up
man.
in the bin.
Okay, well, do you know what, Martin?
Let me start what let me finish what I started, man. Let's
I was
not
going
do
to ask
that.
Martin a question as well, yeah, because I've already heard everybody else. Martin,
Yeah, go on.
what's the difference between Jorginho and Enzo Fernandez?
Talk to me.
Think about it logically. Other than 10 years of age, what's the difference?
About 90 million.
And a World Cup medal.
No, honestly,
Hey, where did he win that World Cup at Chelsea? Yeah.
I honestly thought,
hey, Club World Cup 2025. We will be there.
You got to remember, City have been in for both of those. When City got Alvarez, we could have got Enzo as a joint package, and we turned it down and let him go to Benfica. So we didn't touch Jorginho. We could have had yesterday. I thought, yeah, I saw why Pep wanted him, because yesterday Jorginho was awesome. He was amazing, you know. So no, there's not a lot of difference. Listen, Enzo's a good player, but my question for Poch is, when Poch goes, who'd you get?
Well, my question to you, Martin, was going to be
available right now.
Would you look at who did you just listen to?
You take Jose. Would you take Jose?
Oli Gunnar Solskjaer.
Lopetegui, Mourinho are all available.
Right. Forget Lopetegui. Forget Lopetegui. I don't think he would work at Chelsea. But Mourinho, Martin,
get Enrique,
if I threw Mourinho and John Terry as an assistant, do you think that's something that could get them through to the end of the season and get
again? It's not 2003.
And Drogba, bro. Throw in Drogba as the striking coach. Fuck it.
Would you throw Mourinho? If I offered you Poch right now, Mourinho, what would you do for Chelsea?
If what?
Oh. If I offered you Mourinho right now,
Mourinho and Terry right now,
I instantly have a stronger defensive structure, and I instantly have more hope for the cup competitions.
You nearly got relegated.
And also, you instantly have the fans back on side because it's Jose.
But is he outdated? This
club is a mess, bro. The fact they take Jose back, you lot are a mess, Lewis, bro. This is Cools. This is auto glass settings all over again, bro.
Well, you know
Frank
what?
Sinclair, Michael Dubry, you lot are washed, bro.
If we had any standards, Poch would have been gone by the Man United game, because that game itself was sackable. It's been since then. We have had Wolves away, we have had Everton away, we have had Middlesbrough away, we've had Liverpool away, and we've had this Wolves game.
Man United away.
All sackable offenses too, and he still stayed in the job. So the standards are in the bin. So Mourinho at least will rise the standards up, get a bit more out of this squad too, improve the mentality of these players. I'd take that over this prick.
Lewis, you don't know what you're saying, bro. You don't know what you're saying. Jose will.
I do know what I'm saying.
With the group of youngsters there, bro, you might get relegated, but Jose will kill all of them, bro. He doesn't have time for all these up and coming nonsense.
Because they're thriving under this manager, aren't they?
Brother, like, hey, it's a waste of time. Trust me. He's not gonna. You're not gonna finish. So what? You're gonna finish 6th instead of 7th. That's what you're bringing Jose in for.
Do we even look like we're finishing 7th? We're 11th. Right. You see why I take Jose? Because even if he gave me 6th or 7th, it'd be better than 11th. At least I'd be in Europe.
Before that, you had 1-3.
Sensational to watch, bro.
Before the last 2, you had 1-3 on the bounce.
And Cuckoo's back as well, bro. Don't worry, man. Lavia's coming true, as Don tells me.
I just think it's true. I think
our manager doesn't get him injured too.
Do you know what I'd do? I'd get rid of Poch at the end. I wouldn't get rid of him now.
You wouldn't get rid of him now?
Okay, but Martin, do you not think, and this is a question, But do you think with them being 11th, if they got rid of Poch and they've got a cup final to still fight for, they've got Villa away in midweek, they could still stay in the FA Cup? Do you think if Poch actually stays during the season, they get through in the FA Cup and they actually potentially win a cup? Or do you think if a new manager come in, they could beat Villa and also win that cup against Liverpool?
No, because Liverpool will beat them.
Okay, so no matter what, Liverpool would do it.
Yeah, so just. But you know what?
Different manager. That's it. We have a better.
But Lewis, the reality is the biggest mistake Bowley made, and this changed everything for Chelsea for me, is when Tuchel was there. What they should have done is allowed Tuchel to coach the team until the World Cup. At least he gets a chance, a few more games of his players in the transfer window, blah, blah, blah. And then if you sack him just before the World Cup started, you had the whole World Cup to really plan and see who the managers that I could maybe pluck from here. And then you shouldn't have got in a man like Potter. And the cycle just keeps changing for you lot over and over again now because of that one decision. And you've just got to sit tight with one of these managers and go through the pain and suffering. I know it's going to hurt, but you got to sit tight if you want change, bro.
We don't have to sit through any of this managers.
No, you do. You do.
I agree with everything that you said with Tuchel. We shouldn't have sacked him. That was the biggest issue. But why does that mean I have to stand by this terrorist? Why? We've seen what good managers do. Good managers get instant impact. Ange, Emery, De Zerbi, just as 3 names. Why do I have to sit with this idiot? He ain't got a clue. Just suffer with him a bit more. Just because we have to.
To the end of the season, it makes more sense.
Can I make it worse? Can I make it worse for you, please? Can I make it worse for Chelsea?
15th.
By the way, can I make it
worse?
Just
say you want him to stay because it's funny.
I personally think it's rotten to the core at Chelsea, not just the manager.
You can say that, but
by the way,
the one decision you could make that will make it instant improvement: sack the manager. That's the one decision you could make that could make any sort of improvement. You can't get rid of the owners. They're here for another 9-8 years. You have to firm it. You can get rid of this coach and you can get in somebody who can coach better than what we've already got.
You know what you need? You need an owner.
Once you're getting killed in the chat, man.
PS5 controller guy.
Need what?
You need an owner.
They're coming for you in the chat, man.
Wait, let him talk.
Yeah, one second.
Your owner has no idea what he's doing with the football club. No idea.
I agree with the managers. I agree we've handled that terribly. With the players, I don't even think we put them in the right climate to succeed. Structurally, we look like a mess nearly every single game. I can't write them off.
Man, like Barley.
What I can say is the squad is not 11th.
By the way, Lewis, you've got Villa next in the cup. You got Palace away.
Monday night, that is.
Away. You got Tottenham. Then you got Liverpool in the final. Then you got Brentford away. Then you got Newcastle. Then you got Arsenal away. Then you got Burnley. Then you got Man United.
Raw. Is that their run?
And they want to keep the manager through that run. This guy can't even beat Wolves in the Premier League.
I can't see them winning more than 2.
Then they got Aston Villa away. And they got West Ham. And they got Nottingham Forest away, who might be fighting for survival at the end of the fiction.
But they want to keep him. But they want to keep this manager. No.
And again, I don't know if a new manager comes in with them fixtures and does anything either.
Better manager. Well, with a different manager. We are at rock bottom with the coach that we have right now. You bring in somebody different. At the very least, I will see an improvement on the pitch.
You said this after Potter. It's like Groundhog
Day. And then you know who we brought in? We brought in Lampard. So, like, what am I meant to expect from them?
Don't disrespect.
Hey, big one of our own, mate. What do you mean? Don't diss Fat Frank like that, brother. Not on my watch.
Big up Kingsley Tower super chat. He says, if Poch goes, these idiot sport directors must go too. Yeah, I hear Win Stanley, whatever his name is getting cooked up on the timeline as well. They're getting cooked up as well. So we will see. Liverpool
2-3 months after Potter got sacked to go and find the right manager, and you bring me this dickhead.
Well, Wednesday night, we'll see if you're at the FA Cup. Obviously, you've got Villa in a replay, which I think is going to be on the TV. So that's going to be a big game. But, George, let's stretch in because we're coming to Spurs, mate. Yeah. Spurs? Yeah. Of course. You know, fumbling. You went ahead twice, bro. So, like, yeah, we got to hear the answers for that.
We addressed this game yesterday. We ain't got to speak about this.
Oh, I wasn't here. Oh.
We addressed this game. It's fine. I didn't really get much to say. You know, the rival fans told me.
I'll let you have it.
No.
The floor is yours.
I think that they analyzed the game so well, so I left it in their hands.
Nah, the floor is yours, man. Ty missed it. Go for it.
Yeah, I missed it. So I give you the floor. That's what I do. So go on.
No, what? Do you have any questions? I don't really have much answers. Like,
so what is it? Just like you, like a month thing? You dust it off and you move on and win next week?
Just like months, man. Dust it off, move on to next week like nothing happened, man.
These light-skinned brothers, man. These light-skinned brothers.
The difference is, though, the difference is, yeah, we dropped points. 2 points dropped. Last minute goal from Everton. There's not much.
I know, I'm just putting him in my category today.
Like, there's really not much bad. Like, the performance wasn't great, but it wasn't all down bad. Like, it's one of those things that we do just take into the next week. Like, we conceded a late goal. It's a problem that we've had throughout the season with the most goals conceded after the 90th minute in the Premier League. So it's something that we need to address. We've definitely got fatigue issues. We have problems closing out games, but this is something that we've known probably since the start of the season, because the way that we play, the high intensity, a lot of we have our players get leggy in the last 10 minutes, the last 15, 20 minutes a game. So it's a problem that we know that we have, but going into the next game against Brighton at home, again, another tough one. We just take that into the next game and hope that we can pick up another 3 points.
You know what? I'll be real, though. I do have a question. I respect it because I think you will beat Brighton. Home game. I think it's going to be open. There's going to be goals. But are you starting to get worried and concerned about these corners and these set pieces that they're putting on the keeper all the time? Because I just feel like I remember when De Gea first came in and then a lot of people were crowding around him and doing all that sort of stuff. It's something that stays as well. So like even next season, teams are going to focus on that. Are you worried about that at all? Or do you think now Vicario is going to come through that phase?
That's not even a problem that I look at Vicario. I said it before. Like, I think that it's a problem with the rules. I mean, you see certain teams when Alisson gets fouled, when it's Raya.
Man said the rules.
I mean, when it was Raya against Newcastle, was it? Man, them were complaining. When it was Alisson against City, man, them were complaining. But when now it's Tottenham, it's like it's funny, it's a joke. You guys, everyone's laughing at Vicario and trying to make it seem like Vicario is a bad goalkeeper when he's being pushed by defenders. The only other people that I would look at and say the fault is that you lost this weekend. You're not allowed to speak unless you're spoken to. Please. Please, no,
I am.
You have not spoken to my friend. We spoke about Liverpool, and guess what? You said everything you wanted to say, and you've been quiet. You've been quiet the past half hour.
They pushed my keeper.
You're broken. Unrecognized this right now. We don't know you right now, bro.
Protect my keeper. Protect my keeper.
Oh, man, I got pushed.
My keeper.
When it was Alisson, man, them were crying.
When we played, they forgot to draw the lines. Deal with it. No, George. When we played you, they forgot to draw the lines. There's howlers everywhere.
Are you still crying about that?
Deal with it.
Oh wait, you still got on about that? You're gonna have to hold that one, my bro. You're gonna have to hold that one, my bro. Wait, 5 months. You're still going on about it. You're still going on about it.
Victim Cario. That's what I'm going to victim Cario. Because clearly, just put a player, put a striker to stand there next to him, and he won't be able to deal with it. If I'm a manager, I'm saying when we play Spurs, get on the keeper.
This is what I'm saying. Is it a concern now? This is what I'm saying.
As I was saying,
it's a concern with the rules, Ty. Didn't you hear it? Sorry, continue, George.
You remember your coach, man? You seem to, when Kano told you, you're still going on about that. It's been 5 months. Like, forget about it. Hold it.
Can we talk about a country?
Anyway, Vicario, back to Vicario. Yeah. Again, the only person that's a problem with is not Vicario. That's defending issue. If we're going to look to address that, Ty, I'm going to look at the defenders to address that problem. Centre backs, mark your own goalkeeper and stop the other players from getting to your goalkeeper. It's basic fucking rules. You're not going to expect your goalkeeper to sit there pushing the centre backs and then eventually cause a penalty. And then we're going to go, Vicario's silly. Why is he giving away penalties in the box? It's not something that I'm going to look at the goalkeeper to sit here and blame him for. But again, I don't feel like we're going to be exposed to it. We've defended set pieces well throughout the whole season. It's only been the
last couple of games. There have been. That's how they scored.
You're going to speak to the PGMOL about the rule change, and then you'll be all right.
It's just been the last 2 games.
But George, what I'm saying
is, you telling me to speak to
now teams are doing it.
Yeah, maybe they'll change the rules for you. Maybe they'll change the rules.
Wait, Ty,
I'm just saying because you don't have to worry about that. Maybe they'll change the rules for your keeper, innit? That's what I'm saying.
Can you give me the template?
That's what I'm saying.
Can you
But
give
they haven't changed any rules for us. They haven't changed any rules for us, Jones.
I know that you guys.
So maybe we shouldn't. You shouldn't copy our template.
Write letters pretty often.
If you want them to change the rules, then you shouldn't copy our template, bro. We'll change it for you. Because you said you don't have to worry because it's the rules. So what does that mean?
No. Kunle, don't worry about that, because again, when anyone else does it, it's victim mentality. When George complains about the rules, it's logical. But Ty, let me ask you something as well. When for Braithwaite's goal, when the ball was flicked on initially, I don't know who it was by.
Ty, can I ask you something?
Romero.
Wait. Ty, can I ask you something? Did anyone?
No, wait, George, wait.
No one asked Monts a question. He shouldn't be talking right now. You shouldn't be talking right now, bro.
There's logic behind it. It's just a question. Don't be defensive. Just because.
Yeah, when Spurs, the Monts, what you meant to say is when Spurs' Romero flicked it on.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so when Romero flicked it on. Great flick on, by the way.
It was
great flick on. It reminded me opening day when he scored that bullet header. Was it opening day of game week 2? Reminded me of that one still. When he flicked it on,
the game we won.
I looked at Vicario's positioning and when Braithwaite actually headed the ball.
Bro,
and Vicario was actually behind his own goal line.
Yeah.
Now, I want to know.
You didn't address any of the things that I said about Alisson. You're not going to ask me questions about Vicario.
No.
You asked those questions yesterday. Right. They will not be addressed. There's nothing more that needs to be said on it.
George, he hasn't finished though. He hasn't finished though.
The questions about Alisson, you deflected. As Kunle said, as I said, you're very good at this deflection. You're very good at it. You're very good at it. And now what you're not going to do is try to bring this back to Vicario after you deflected more earlier.
We're not talking about Alisson anymore, but if you want me to say quickly, bro, Alisson, howler, best keeper in the world. Keepers make mistakes. It happens. He's done so much for us this season. I can't be too mad at him. He lost us a big game. He fucked up, but we go again. Vicario, if you want me to listen, Vicario, listen, here's your toilet paper. Vicario's been brilliant this season. There you go. That should shut you up. Vicario's been brilliant this season.
No, but again, he's lost you the title.
For this incident, on the flick on, he was standing behind his goal line. Why?
Okay. You know so much. Why don't you answer yourself?
Jones ain't got the answer, Sway. You ain't got the answer.
94th minute to keep you in the 94th minute to keep you in the top 4.
Again,
to win your team 3 points.
Wait. Okay, Mons, this is what you're not gonna do now. The top 4 race doesn't get decided, right? No. Okay, Mons. You want an answer? You get an answer. The top 4 race is not decided in January. The top 4 race doesn't get decided in February. It doesn't get decided in March. The title race does. Every point matters. And when you drop 3 points away, when you drop 3 points away to your title rivals, that might decide the race. Tottenham dropping 2 points at Everton is not going to decide our top 4 hopes. At the end of the day, we're still what? 6 points clear behind the team behind us, who's 6th, and we're 2 points off the team ahead of us.
And I'm still top of the league, so here we are.
Oh, you're still top until Man City play their games. Let's get something straight, my friend.
Well, do you know what? That is the way we're gonna go into Man City, because we are gonna talk of Man City tonight now, because they have got Brentford away. It is a big game for Man City, because when they get chances to capitalize, in my head, they will capitalize. Haaland back, probably in the 11. KDB back, Foden. Full squad, John Stones, Akanji, everyone. Pep has got every fruit on the tree you could ask for. Martin, talk to us. Confident tonight, get the job done, professional, and then you're in the hunt.
Yeah, I'm confident on it. But I'm more debating whether we're going to keep a clean sheet more than I am about whether we're going to win or lose. Because we just cannot keep clean sheets at the moment. But no, everyone's fit. I think Akanji's the only one who's not fully match fit. I think the biggest question tonight will be, does Haaland start?
Oh, no.
I hope, because he's my captain in FPL, mate.
That'll be the one. Or does he come on at half time? Or does he play? I don't know.
Would you, if he's played 30 minutes as a City fan, would you rather see him start and get 60 minutes or come off the bench and get 30?
Right now, I'd still have him on the bench.
Okay, you would, just because you're thinking of the long game, the league, the Champions League.
Yeah, not only that, you've got Alvarez, who's not exactly in shabby form at the moment.
The only question I'll have to you, Martin, is because if you were playing a Burnley or someone just simple at home, I would agree. Styles make fights. Brentford are a physical side. You know, you got the Norgards, you got your Christian I, you got your Pinnocks. I think if you don't play Haaland and you got Alvarez up top alone, obviously you're lacking a physical specimen up there when you attack. I think Haaland can sort of pin the defenders. He can give you something. That's why I think stylistically he might start, because they're a big team.
Yeah,
even
Pep talks about that. Pep talks about that in his presser.
Oh, did he?
Physical and how, you know, commanding Brentford are. And you know, the thing is, so Haaland could obviously start in the game. But, I mean, personally for myself, and this is going to be harsh on Nunes and Kovacic, I want to see KD being folded in the middle. But it's
no Bernardo.
Do that and unleash. No, Bernardo on the right.
Okay.
Bernardo right, Jack left, and Alvarez on Haaland.
Please, Ivan Tony, do you have something for me?
You got to respect Ty, man. Ty, I respect you, man. You tried to convince all of us on the panel that Brentford have a chance in taking points. I appreciate it.
They don't.
I mean, how about this? I mean,
It's impossible, bro.
It would be awfully funny if this game ended in a draw, but probably not going to happen.
I'll be real. I just can't. Ivan Tony by himself can't do everything. And Mbeumo, no Wissa, no Mbeumo.
Yeah, it might end 3-1 because Tony scores one. 3-1 to City.
Yeah, I think
Brentford are very. They're very more open this season than probably ever been. I mean, you look at the last few results: 3-2, 3-2. They just
right.
Not resolute is what you think. But what do you think, Cass? KDB back? Obviously, they get
Vincent's back, isn't he?
Nah, it's still Congo still in.
Congo in the semi-finals, bro.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Cass, stop looking for little like W's here, trying to get little hopes.
Is Mbeumo back yet?
I'm still injured.
Just no,
I tell you who are not back. United. So get that right out.
Well, let's put one thing. We saw your boy. I saw Liverpool's boy too, yeah. So potentially as well. So boy, it is what it is. We'll see it. I just want to ask one thing. I don't even want to talk about Man United for too long, in it. Yeah. Talk about Haaland. Where's GA?
Oh, what shit guy finally scored?
No. Finally,
4-4.
Oh, he's got 5 and 4 as it goes. But go on,
again, it doesn't mean anything. You paid 70 million for someone who has 4 goals in February.
No, it's not
that much. If I see him in your FPL team, I'm going to be questioning.
I see you in the FPL.
Wait 1 second. Run up your
Yeah, bro. I'm watching his FPL. When he has Hoyland captain 1 week, I'm going to be like, come on, I'm going to do that. I'm going to send that picture to the group chat.
Once, you know,
a man had 4 goals in this February. You try to tell me space like the mighty of fallen cuz.
No. It's not that, yeah. The guy's a kid, yeah.
He's what you say play by person, you know.
Lemon, run up your GA comment. Run it up.
Oh, man.
He's starting to find his feet now. He's starting to find his feet. Birthday goal.
You wouldn't think Cass and Ty have watched the likes of Van Nistelrooy, Van Persie, Wayne Rooney.
Nah. You know what it is? We accept what he's good at. We accept
all these bad boys for them to tell me, Martin.
My childhood, absolute crap.
For them to just tell me right now, Martin, for them to just tell me right now, Hoyland hold that after scoring 4 goals, and we're in February, and he cost you 70 million.
That's nice. But he's won. If you want to do that, then he's won. How about this? He's one goal or assist away from Nunes's goals.
I don't rate Nunes. So where do you go from here?
Well, he's 1 goal from Nunes.
Where do you go from here?
Wow.
Let's keep going then. We can keep going. Let's do Luis Diaz then. 1 sec.
No, you don't need to do that. Cass, don't let him see. Don't get dragged into his ring.
He's
clever. Once he's clever,
he drags you all the way in.
Anyway, he's dragging Cass in like the Henry the Hoover thing.
Come on, you should know better than this, bro.
We can do this. No, but we keep doing this.
Cass, we're good. We don't even have to talk on United. We've got 5 goals in 4. We've got a 3-0 win against West Ham. Let's just keep it moving and grooving. We're cool.
You're 6th place.
No, I can't.
Do you actually want Ten Hag in this week?
The difference.
Yeah, George, we're gonna wrap it in a sec anyway. Yeah.
By the way, the difference between me and Ty right now is I don't believe we're gonna beat Villa this weekend. So
nor do I. Not with Martinez out now.
This is where with Martinez or not, we're still losing. So we'll
see. We're all right for now. But guys, we're gonna wrap it up in a second. But super chat. Here, better defense, Arsenal, Spurs, SDS was tripping. That must have been on a pod that they were discussing. We'll go around the houses quickly, but then we'll make it another show, maybe international break. Arsenal defense or Spurs defense, Cass?
What? That's easy. Arsenal.
Kunle's frowning. That's Arsenal. That's 2-0. Martin's scratching the chin, you know. Martin's doing
I'm wondering why they're asking. So Arsenal's the
okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Prince, you're getting gunned out here. Is that a clean sweep? Is that 3-0 past the pad?
I like. You know what it is? It's just Romero that I don't like.
Monts will say Tottenham, bro. I know what he's like.
Yeah, I don't like Romero. That's it. If Romero is a better centre back, then I'll probably choose because I like the fullbacks better. And
I'm sorry. You know what? My mind is. I'm actually still dumbfounded that man actually mentioned the name Højlund. Don't even has the same goals as Lau Costa. He's got the same goals as Lau Costa. Just let it go.
You know what's mad? Yeah. If you look at the minutes as well, if you look at minutes, the goals and stuff.
Hey, Kaz, this ain't it, bro. This ain't it,
yeah. Kaz, don't let him. They lost yesterday. And he's trying to drag you back.
He's taking you into different realms, bro.
No, it's not even that.
He's in the multiverse, taking you into different worlds, bro.
It's not even that, yeah, because you go through all the Premier League goals, yeah.
He's done it, man.
He's doing it. I couldn't. He's doing it. I know.
He doesn't even know that he's done it, bro. Hey, Kaz, stop. Kaz.
Yeah.
Mayday.
I am not
abort mission. Abort mission.
Once you are not, you're trying to tip the lava on my feet. I am not stepping on it.
He has the same goals as Neil Morpie. Fuck off.
Cool. That's all right. 10 goals in all comps. We're rising. We're grinding.
He is a scrub.
That's fine. Don't have him in your FPL the rest of the season. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm watching you. I am watching.
Big up, Yard Booner.
Yeah, guys. Make sure you like the video on your way out. Please make sure you subscribe as well to all the guys' channels down below. That has been a fiery Monday. Over 500 of you throughout the whole show, so massively appreciated. We're back tomorrow, and Roms will be here to answer questions. So if you've got questions for Roms in the chat, Roms will be here as well. So guys, like the video, subscribe. Big up everyone for coming on the panel and everything, and we'll catch you on the other side. Big up.
Arsenal smokes Liverpool.
Top of the league.